But is it true though? You tell me, you're my bro.
Basically, man's looking at the camera still, and then let me look.
Oh!
I'm sorry. You see, you don't want to get a clean cut, yeah.
You see.
Oh, yo! It's coaching the noughties. We back. I'm Jay Sosa.
This is AP.
We are coaching the noughties. Bow. So what are we talking about today? Tell them.
Some mad actions right now.
Tell them.
Some mad actions. I don't know. Basically, we're gonna talk on something. You know, it's mostly to do with pedophilia. You know,
it's controversial though.
It's controversial
because it's been happening with. It's all over social media. I can't lie. But we're gonna be specifically touching on the whole Dutchavelli situation still, from what we've heard, innit? From what we've seen, like. It's just bare mad, like.
Just to let you know, we haven't made a verdict. We're not trying to ruin a man's career or say
or ruin his credibility and none of that.
You know, because everything on the internet is fake. To be honest with you, in my eyes.
Word.
So whatever happens, this is not a verdict. This is just my mindset on, you know, how everyone's reacted and how we've perceived it. To be honest with you, we've kind of taken ourselves out of it and not even tried to make any comments on it or try and see this or that. We're just trying to say, in general, in a certain situation, in a certain light, ain't right.
But the thing is, yeah, most of the time on social media, there's always a good and a bad. Like, someone can make you look bad, and then there's some situations like this where it just looks completely bad, and you can't even back it and be like, oh, you know, yeah, I can see what he was trying to say or whatever, but like it made him look like he caught red-handed, but like we don't know. Like
the thing is,
we don't know.
This is the problem with the net. Everyone acts like they're righteous, although everyone knows you're on some fuckery. We all know you've done some fuckery. You've been embarrassed. You've done stupid shit. But to put out there and for it to be addressed, listen, I really don't know how this man's gonna address.
Yeah, I don't know, you know, because he's
being caught out for alleged pedophilia or trying to coerce a 14-year-old. That's what we've been hearing.
Yeah, we saw that. There was screenshots and everything.
Yeah.
And other rappers were trying to get at him, you know. And then I think he made a response of a video, like, saying, like, what did he say? Like, he was just saying for, like, rappers to stop atting him. And, like, I feel like some rappers do have a right to, but,
I feel, don't go on the net trying to at somebody. Talk to them personally. And if you can't talk to them personally, keep your name out, because right now it's a storm, and when that storm blows over, one person's going to be looking like an idiot, another person's going to be looking like a nonce. As we said, we're not going to try and make a verdict on it. We're just trying to show our opinions on the entire fiasco, not somebody being a pedophile, but like
it looks that way.
It looks that way.
But we don't know anything.
In our eyes, we already know pedophilia is wrong. We've seen an abduction of a little girl. I think it was an 11-year-old girl. You remember that? It was on the internet a couple of weeks ago, where a girl got kidnapped. Yeah. And she was getting and like all of the ends was onto that man.
Oh yeah.
Forgot his name, but
it's just mad, isn't it? Like the thing is, yeah, I don't know what type of like mindset you have to like get yourself to like say or do these things to people. Like I feel like I don't know that. You just have to have something wrong with your brain, like. It's
just mad. It's just like.
It's mad weird. It's mad wrong, and.
It's just awful discipline, lack of morals.
But I do feel like with this whole situation, he needs to address himself. It's been put on the internet, so you have to just deal with it.
I've seen something where he addressed that it was his niece or something.
Yeah, or something like a family friend, but still, there's no excuses because it looks wrong, like.
Yeah.
There's a certain level, but like with each like stage of like certain ages, you need to like have in your mind where like there's a certain like. Wall you can't go through in terms of the communication and whatnot. Like it's different.
There's do's and don'ts when you're approaching certain people, basically.
Bro, like, he's a big man. He's 27, bro.
You're
yeah. Like that's like she's almost like half your age, bro. Like completely.
Yeah, I mean that's not on. To be caught in that compromising situation.
Nah, man.
I feel like somebody should have been smart. Some like his PA or somebody in charge.
But let's say for example, right? If you didn't get hacked,
yeah,
what would happen now? No one would know about it.
Nobody would know.
But at the same time, it's his responsibility, and whoever runs his account to like be like, yo, like, you've kind of crossed the line or whatever.
You can't do them things.
If it was him personally, and no one knew.
Cut all ties and connections. Don't do that stuff.
I feel like if no one knew, it'll probably get to a point where someone would eventually find out.
Yeah.
And it just looks mad.
You know what I mean?
It looks mad. It's mad.
It's looking like a case, to be honest with you. Personally, what I've heard within the conversation around Dutchavelli, I've heard a lot of people saying some people were deciding who and when, you know, we're trying to call out people for injustices.
Wait, do you know what's mad?
What?
They're so quick to jump on his case here, but with the whole Wiley situation here, I know like he said some crazy stuff, but no one was backing him. No one was trying to be like, you know what, cool, it was a mistake, you know, humans make mistakes.
It depends on who's attractive enough and who's got the limelight right now.
Cause still, like, people could have backed him though. Like, I know not backed him, but like people could have been like, cool, people make mistakes. You know, as a community online or whatever, we've got to try and move on. I know some things can't be forgiven, yeah, but what's happening now is crazy, fam.
Definitely.
How are you chatting to 14-year-olds like that? Even if it's like a family friend thing, or, you know, someone who's lost a family member at a young age, like, come on, you got to support them, but not talk to them in that way. Come on, man. I don't know, man.
It's a bit iffy, to be honest with you. Damn, there's ways to move. There's a lot of ways to move. There's right and wrong, and you just don't do certain stuff. Like certain things, you gotta keep it cordial. You gotta keep that boundary between you two.
Yeah.
These, like, anyone you like, with everybody you talk to, you really have to understand. You really have to read the room and understand the circumstance you're in, and you know what you say and do does have impacts later on in life. And like, it's a bit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's a big fuck up. Like, you just don't get yourself in that compromising situation, and you don't find yourself in that position. You shouldn't find yourself in that position talking to a girl like that.
You shouldn't, but I feel like even though like everything's just been leaked and whatnot, like, how did I describe it? You still gotta wait until this whole thing is like completely done and over with. Because like, we could be like, for example, right? Let's say, I don't know. There's no really example I could give, but like, you just have to wait till this whole thing is done and dusted. He's adjusted himself. If he doesn't address it, then I guess he's in the wrong. Because you know, if you have nothing to hide, then you'll just tell the world what it is. Like, if I've done something wrong, I'm gonna say with my whole chest, you know what, cool, I done what I did or whatever wrong. You know, it's time to move on, isn't it? Like, I'm wrong, I'll never do it again. Cool.
As it should, because life does go on. To be honest with you, situations like this will blow over. To be honest with you, I've seen bare cases where it's just been swept underneath the rug. I've literally seen people do worse than Dutchavelli and get away with it based on certain factors that allow them to have that privilege to get away with it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into it because that's for another video. But to be honest with you, I know where I stand with how that situation should have been handled, with what should be addressed to the public, because it's like, bro, man was really talking to kids. You're consuming this person's music. You're gonna really have to step back and think, do I really want to support a man that does this? And it's the thing where I'm still listening to this guy's music. I do like him. To be honest with you, I think I put out a tweet on my personal account, be like, nah, this guy don't miss. Yeah, and this one, yeah, you were shooting your shot with somebody and you really should have just not. And now, look, you might be missing out on opportunities, bro.
It's a bit mad because he just released his album recently as well. But something I can say as well, everyone can learn from this. Like, on social media, yeah, there's some things you just don't do or say. And then let's say, for this instance, obviously he got hacked or whatever. And like, it's just all mad.
I feel, to be honest with you, if he does stumble on this video, I don't know, doubt he will. Hopefully, I would probably say to him, I don't know the guy personally, obviously. However you can learn from this and move on with your life, do that. However you can move different with anybody in your life, do it. However you think you can improve, do it. Because personally, I don't think this guy's an awful guy. I mean, I don't know the guy, but I don't have the perception that he's awful.
Yeah.
I feel he was just moving stupid still. It's a thing where, like, speaking from my guy's point of view, men can come, like, as a guy, as a boy, I'm gonna admit this. So girls, get ready to finally hear something that you've always wanted the guy to say. We do confuse our balls with our brains sometimes, and it's just a thing where like it shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't lead with what's below. We should really just think. We should really think highly and just think forward.
Yeah.
But that backwards type of thinking it's got to end, you know. And I feel this is a lesson for a lot of other people, because this is not a first time thing. We know people, we've seen people that's not even up to that stature doing these type of stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Talking to girls that are not of age that you shouldn't be talking to. We know, and to be honest with you, a message to those people: stop it. They're young, they're impressionable. Don't go there. Really and truly you shouldn't be told that you should talk to somebody your age or be within that age bracket to not talk to somebody of such a young age, because that's badly impacting on that person. Don't think about what it could do to you. Think about what you could do to that person.
Yeah, because that person, obviously with this whole situation, like she's gone through a lot. So I feel like I don't know if she's taken it the wrong way or whatever. Or if she has like, I hope she does well in the future. I hope like she feels better soon, and whatnot. But some people take it the wrong way and just feel like, I don't know, they just don't feel safe.
Yeah.
Because obviously I was like, it's been happening a lot. Like I'll be looking on social media and whatnot, and all these crazy things is happening, and I'm like, raw, like this is kind of marginal.
A lot of things get brought to light, but as they say, everything that's said in the dark will get brought to light, and it's a thing where like, I think it's a thing that needed to be seen. It's a thing that needed to be addressed. It's a thing that needs to be called out. I feel like we can all move past the situation if it's rectified.
Because we don't know how this situation is. Like it's just allegations at this point. But
exactly, and I can't really judge a man. I can really speak on if this. I can really speak on if this is. You're right, bro.
Yeah, I'll just talk to them. Spin them, but yeah, like with this whole situation, I feel like you just need to deal with it as an adult. Because obviously he knew in his mind like, yo, like there's a certain way I can talk to her. Let me see if I can get away with it. Nah, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, just in case if he actually stumbles on this video, we're not like trying to like, ruin your credibility, your picture, deform your character, whatever it's called. And like, I just feel like you just need to say how it is. Obviously, he's been put out there, you've been hacked. Cool, firm it. Just say like, yo, just I'm sorry about what I did. It's not gonna happen again.
I feel there's less to be to apologize to us and more apologize to her. And I think just mature from the situation.
The thing is, wait, if the whole thing is dealt with behind obviously social media, calm, because that's how the whole situation should have been dealt with. Exactly. It shouldn't have been on the net, but obviously it got leaked and whatever, so it might be done, behind the scenes. So if that's the case, cool. As an adult, you done, what you're supposed to do.
I'm not here to judge on a man's character or say that he's this or that way. So for what I've seen, he doesn't seem like the worst human in the world. You get me? Yeah. He's not really done anything to me where I feel like he's really pressured a girl, hurt this or that. I think he was just moving loose with his tongue in a situation where he should have, it was inappropriate.
Yeah, I get how some people when they talk, right, sometimes they don't mean it, but like there's some things you can't say, even when you're like, I don't mean it. There's some things you just can't say.
Just don't say it, because in any situation they could think, oh, what? What's this guy on? Is he serious?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As I said, it's a compromising situation. To be honest with you, everyone needs to learn from it. Watch what you say and do on the net or to anyone in real life.
Yeah, and if you think if you're thinking in your mind, you're like, this is what I'm about to say crazy, like on the net. Delete the message and just don't talk on the net. Like if you're unable to do that, I don't think you should be on social media messaging people.
He's a public figure now. You know what I mean?
Or he could just have his account there, let someone else run it for him, innit? And just don't be on it, because like if you're gonna keep doing it, then just what's the point? Anyways, yeah, we back.
Yeah, due to technical difficulties, what happened, JB?
I disappeared when Super Saiyan had a tech freeze.
You brought a tech freeze?
I went Super Saiyan Black
to the conversation.
I'm all blacked out, bro.
JP's going on a ride out.
If I was wearing black Air Forces, you know what time it is.
Guys, look, J Styles is going on a ride out in the middle of a culture talks.
I'm not going on a ride out, but this ain't culture talks, bro. This guy is weird. But with this whole situation, I'm just going to conclude, like, with this whole thing, like, I feel like as adults, you just gotta be very, what's the word? Responsible, you know.
Gotta be mindful of what you do.
Yeah, because like, bro, you just gotta open your mind. Just think. Like, I know this thing.
People just need to set, for real, people just need to set boundaries.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know what's actually official. At the moment, it's all just allegations and speculations. So like, at the moment, you just have to be like, you know, trying to, you know, have the balance of two. Like, there's no goods in the situation that I can't really say, other than, yeah, he got hacked, so you can't really blame him. At the same time, we went out to go have all these conversations with all these people, and he could have prevented it. So that's pretty much on him.
Yeah, it's on him. To be honest, either or, it really is on him. So whatever he's accused of, hope he addresses it. Hope he rectifies the situation if it needs to be rectified, and that, to be honest with you, people actually learn from this. He learns from this, everyone just moves past it, because it's not a situation that should be taken lightly, but it is a situation where I notice people are picking and choosing whether to really think it should be taken seriously. People are really picking and choosing which battles to fight. You know, people are very subjective to what is wrong and what is right, to be honest with you, and I think that's the problem. I don't know if he did do it, we're going to let it slide, but I think really and truly it's not up to me to make that verdict, because as I said, nobody's perfect.
100%. We're humans, so we're bound to make mistakes.
We're bound to make mistakes.
He kind of slipped up. He didn't expect it. We didn't expect it. It happened. So he just got to move on and just, you know, be an adult about it.
Never expected it.
But if he did do it, just apologize, do your thing. If he didn't, then I don't know. He didn't, innit?
That was just this whole situation. Yeah, it's entertaining, but at the end of the day, you really gotta think. You can't be doing them things. You can't be doing them things.
I wouldn't say entertaining. I just think it's a bit shocking. It's a bit weird.
Anyways, guys, that's the video. This is Cultured and Naughties.
I'm Jay Sosa.
This is AP.
Cultured and Naughties. Wow. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
All of that.